Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. Today, we have yet another new mod. If you guys saw the other day, we had a pretty cool mod, actually. Let me go ahead and show you over here in the Indominus Rex section. Like I said, not sure if you saw this or not, but we now have, well, where is it? Okay, there it is, the ultimasaurus. We got the ultimasaurus, and we got like different sort of skins with them. So like, you know, you can customize them, make them your own color, whatever. Today, it's a little different, and it's actually, it's kind of got the same horn setup, because we are looking at none other than this fella right here. As you can see, I mean, the horns don't look too crazy. You know, the Carno does have some pretty cool horns on the noggin, but it's not too crazy. If we go to the brand new one, the brute Carno here, look at that monstrosity. That is absolutely terrifying, and hopefully he's pretty good. We are going to be using a couple versions of him today, obviously. This one is going to be the one that basically, you guys, if you're new here, maybe you don't know. So let me explain. Our first version of the new dinosaur here, the brute Carno, is going to be base traits. Basically meaning I didn't boost anything up. So no boosted damage, no boosted stamina, no boosted defense, anything like that. He's not boosted at all right? So you're just gonna be a normal brute Carno. And let me know what you guys think about the design. I think this thing looks insane. It's by a guy named Scaryface over on Nexus. It looks beautiful. And actually, you know what? Now that I've seen this one, I kind of want to put the Ultimasaurus up against him eventually today. Hopefully he gets there. We'll do it by the end of the video anyways. Personally, I don't think he's gonna beat everybody he sees. So you know what? We'll go ahead and cook up another Indom, aka Ultimasaurus. And while we're doing that, let me go ahead and cage this in. You already know how we got to do this over here. If I don't cage it in, they take literally an hour and a half to fight. Okay, maybe not literally, but regardless, his first competitor is going to be Alberto. Now, I got to remind you, both these dinos here, they're both mediums, and Alberto's no chump, all right? And again, this version of Carno does not have any boosted stats or anything like that. So they're going to be base. Basically, probably the same amount of, you know, attack damage and all that as their normal dinosaurs are. So we'll see who wins. Who y'all got? Y'all got the beautiful, why'd you just look at him like that? The beautiful brute Carno or Alberto in the first fight here. I like the coloring on this too. Obviously all the red, but those spikes kind of remind me of that evolved Godzilla. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we continue getting mods in this game. I've liked every one that we've used, but why does this guy kind of remind me of a chicken the way he sits? Yep, get up, it's showtime. All right, while they're not fighting, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and cook up, of course, an aggressive version of the Ultimasaurus. Like I said, we'll probably have to cook up another Carno by that time because he's not outlasting all these dinosaurs, but we'll see if the beefy version does. All right, I ain't gonna lie to you guys, it's been quite some time and there hasn't been a fight yet, so I'm gonna release another aggressive version of the Alberto here and see if this makes a difference. Apparently the other one just wasn't aggressive and was a female, which might be making a difference. This Carno is a male, so maybe he just doesn't want to fight her. You know, I respect it. All right, apparently the Carno and Alberto are friends. Brother, since when? They will, and trust me, I do have combat on normal. They simply will not fight. This is now an aggressive male with an aggressive male. I mean, is he aggressive? He is aggressive. Both of them are aggressive. What? Oh. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna box him in too and go to the next dino, I guess. I mean, goodness gracious. Hey, Allo, you mind coming out here and possibly getting our first battle started for the day? Allo, by the way, always been such a beautiful dinosaur to me. Come on, brother, please. Do something. Maybe the Carno is just like, is he unable to fight or something like that? If there's gonna be a fight, it's gonna be right now. Let's see, yes. Turn it towards each other. And there we go, okay, good. I thought we had nice guy Carno out here. That is the last thing that we wanted for a battle video. Let's see how he does in his first battle. I gotta remind you, no upgraded stats, no nothing, just base brute Carno here, who already has 70% HP, and it does not look like he's gonna do anything. Okay, really, Carno? That was buns! Your first fight, and you look like this. And that's how the first fight goes. That's crazy. All right, possibly about to get the next fight started here. I mean, look at the way Carno's roaring. And like I said, look at the way he looks, bro. Those giant horns. You would think the Carno would at least do a little something, you know? Like, let's do anything at all, Carno. That would be fantastic. You can't just be losing your first fight and having me take out your bigger brother. We'll see, though. Allo with another hit doing, again, 30 damage. But it's only been 30% damage this whole time. Oh, here we go, Carno. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we want to see here. 17% damage. There you go, though. Okay. What is happening right now? I could not tell you who did more there. Well, now I can. Carno has 41% HP, Allo has 66. And I totally forgot to turn off the injuries. I swear I do this every Jurassic video. All right, well, regardless, it's just a minor fracture, so it's not really gonna do anything. I mean, unless they fight again right now, then Carno's gonna be cooked and we're gonna have to take out. Okay, they did not fight, but honestly, the normal Carno, I kind of figured this is how it would go. Alberto and Allo, they probably would have beat him, but now we're gonna be able to take out the beefy version here in a minute. I gotta give him one more chance, though. It's not over yet. We'll give him one more try. Oh, and it's literally happening right now, isn't it? Uh-oh. Yep, here we go. The last try for our Carno. Will it happen? Oh, why did I think Carno was the one doing that? All right, well, Allo wins. And look at how shocked the Carno is. My boy just got decimated. All right, well, let's take out the stronger version. Now, it is going to look the same, so, like, nothing too crazy is going to be different about this one. As you can see, same look, same everything. Well, actually, not same everything. Let me show you what's different. Ladies and gentlemen, if we lock in here, we got plus on the fit, plus on the strength. Didn't it used to be plus 200 on everything, or am I tripping? Like, look down here, the aggressiveness, I could be wrong, but I thought it was like plus 200. Yeah, anyways, we got plus on the fit, strength, and the defensive boost here. So it is going to be stronger, it's going to be more defensive, and it's going to have more stamina. So let's see what happens now. Carno immediately off to the battles. I kind of want this screenshot, BRB. All right, and I'm back like nothing happened. Let's see, Carno, the upgraded variety, versus the Allo, who did get his first dub. I can't really tell. The way the mods be fighting sometimes, you guys kind of know how this goes. The bites do good, but when they get into an animation, the mods are always so weird. Okay, they're running it back. Carno hasn't even lost any. Okay, it's 87 HP compared to 30. All right, so the medium dinosaurs, at least in the Alberto to Allo range, probably gonna get cooked. Dang, Carno went crazy too. Actually, I've never seen him fight 3 times. And look at Carno looking down at him. That's what I'm talking about. Carno wins with only 13% damage there. Not too bad. Meanwhile, he absolutely destroyed the competition. Now, I'm gonna tell you, this is where it starts to get aggressive. All right, we've got the Indoraptor. So what I'm gonna do, actually, is let Carno get up to 100%, because you don't want to fight an Indoraptor or Scorpios Rex with anything less than 100%. And it looks like he should be good by the time he's out, so. Indoraptor! By the way, the reason I put Scorpios after Indoraptor is mainly due to the poison capabilities. Like, if you can outlast Scorpios Rex's poison, if he does land a hit on you, which he should, seeing that, it took a few hits to destroy Allo. If you can outlast Scorpios' poison, you have a pretty good chance against the large dinosaurs. But to be honest with you, I think it's going to come down to Indoraptor and to Scorpios. I don't know if Carno, even the upgraded version, has what it takes to destroy either of them. But I mean, we'll see here in a minute. Maybe I could be tripping. Oh, I'm tripping. Look at Indoraptor. 61% compared to 88. Carno, I am so sorry for disrespecting you, big fella. You absolutely have what it takes to go to the large dinos. That is, if he outlasts the poison of the next dinosaur. We will see very shortly. Indoraptor is getting worked. I ain't gonna lie to you, Indo. I thought you were gonna be so much better than what you're doing right now. I gave Indo his flowers for absolutely no reason. 22% to 77. And Carno's just gonna let him run. Yeah, look at that. He's like, I'll go get you later. I ain't worried about it. So here's a question. How in the world did the Carno do worse against the Allo than he's about to do against the Indoraptor here? How's that even possible? Indo's supposed to be an absolute and utter savage. And I mean, he normally is. Like, even against large dinosaurs, you normally have a chance of losing whatever mod. Pretty sure ultimasaurus, I think ultimasaurus destroyed him in one bite. So, like, I don't know how that's gonna go later. We are gonna see the brute Carno versus Ultima, but like I said, I think it's gonna end maybe. Oh my gosh! Okay, that was kind of cool. Basically just tossed them across the map. I don't think it's gonna quite end like that, but it could. I ain't gonna lie to you, ladies and gentlemen, since Carno is already 100% HP, we are taking out the next competitor here. Arguably just as strong in this game, could be even stronger because of the poison. We've got Mr. Scorpios Rex, one of the oddest, more unique dinosaurs I have ever seen. Which Jurassic World was this from? Isn't it that animated Camp Cretaceous, maybe? One of the animated Jurassic World situations there. Imagine seeing this one in an actual like CGI CGI movie. This would have been insane. That would have been nightmare fuel. And speaking of nightmare fuel, who's gonna have a bad okay, neither of them. Looks like, wait, they'll turn around, check me out, and now they'll fight. Normally it's a little, y'all just gonna pass each other? What are we doing here? Don't tell me you're gonna be his friend like Allo or Alberto. I mean, I would hate to have to box up Scorpius over here with Alberto, but I'll do it. Oh, see, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Now Scorpius is gonna turn around because he does not want to be boxed in. Oh, wait a minute. Carno's running after Scorpius. Sometimes that means that, you know, Carno or whoever the mod is, and he did get first bite. 64%. Wait a minute. That's a good start, but like I said, what the? Wait a minute. Oh, I thought that was it. I could have swore Scorpius was taking him down right now. Now, as you can see, he's got the poison, but it looks like Carno going back in. Oh my goodness. See, that's what I told you needed to happen if he was gonna beat Scorpius. He beat him so bad that he ate his own arm. Look at the way Scorpius is right now. Well, if you would move your head, look at this man. That's disrespectful. Ate his own hand. And as you can see, 86%. I'm gonna speed it up and wait for him to, you know, get the poison loss done with. About 5 minutes, we will be back. Now, he did only take one bite. It was like he lost 14% damage, which is definitely not bad. So personally, I think he'll do, I think he'll do pretty good against the large dinos, but we'll see. Also, while he's building up his HP, could you imagine being in first person in this arena right now? Now, don't be turning away from me. Wait a minute. Let me not play it so fast here. Goodness gracious. There we go. Well, let's do a little bit of normal speed. Go first person while he's building his HP. Look how terrifying this beast is. Imagine this thing coming at you, bro. Absolutely not. Meanwhile, we can go up and pet him. I think I'm going to watch the first fight of this next large dinosaur in first person. I feel like that would be sick. All right, good news. We do have the Scorpio, or not Scorpios. We've got Carno all healed up. Not really. He's healing as we speak, but no longer taking poison damage. So he should be back to full HP. And then he's going to have to fight the Acrocanthosaurus. Not much better there. All right, he's ready to go, and I legit built a UFC octagon over here. It's game time. Who do we got? Acrocanthosaurus versus the Carno. Carno, by the way, already roaring at him. Hold up now. Let me drop myself in first person over here, just so we can see the size comparison of Acrocanthosaurus. Look at this man. Absolutely massive. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. Actually, I probably do know. I don't think the Carno is gonna outlast even the stronger version. I don't think he's outlasting the Acrocanthosaurus. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. Oh, and actually we're about to get a fight right now. Hold up, dropping in first person right in the middle of the battle. Who runs at who? Let's see. It's gonna be Carno running at Acrocanthosaurus. This is the only first person I think we're gonna do, because I kind of like moving around free cam and whatnot. Let's see. Okay, Carno with the first hit. I'm not even gonna see damage numbers or anything until after the fight. We're gonna organically see this fight right now. Carno with two. Wait a minute, Carno, what happened? Carno done beefed up, bro. He had a little trouble with the Albertosaurus or Allo, one of the two. Actually, he didn't fight Albertosaurus. He had a little trouble with Allo, and then absolutely obliterates the first large dinosaur he fights, the Acrocanthosaurus. All right, hold up. Let's see HPs. So Carno only lost 13%. Meanwhile, he did like 93% damage. Are we kidding? Acro, what just happened? I guess we can take them out of their cages now. Y'all can run free, all right? Mr. Alberto's, they're probably gonna end up fighting, unfortunately, but you know what it is, Acrocanthosaurus, buddy, you might want to step it up. One more bite and you're cooked. Buddy could get bit right in the toenail and probably take a seat. Oh, and of course, look what's happening over here. What didn't happen, Carno versus Alberto, now y'all want to fight each other? Same family and all. That's absolutely insane. Oh, speaking of insane, Carno is back, wanting a little more from Acrocanthosaurus. 38% HP left, and it looks like the Carno is taking down his first large dinosaur of the day, the Acrocanthosaurus. Very impressively, might I add. We're going to go ahead and get him out and introduce one of the most ginormous, one of the most beautiful apex predators of his time. We got the T-Rex. We're just gonna go ahead and speed him up, get him in here. Because honestly, now Carno is extra surprising me. And I think Carno has a chance to get all the way to Ultima, unblemished. I mean, he's gonna take a bite or two here and there, but like, this version of the Carno, I guess he just needed to break it in a little bit. You know, he had to get the engine going. Now that he got a few bodies under his belt, he's ready to rock. And we might have a fight already. Carno? Maybe? T-Rex is roaring in the background. Carno walking away, and I'll be back. Oh, yeah. Here we go. T-Rex. Carno. Carno is the one running at the T-Rex. See, T-Rex didn't really want to fight. He was just like, listen, I just got here. All right, let me relax a little bit. Carno said, nah, and got first bite. Already 50% HP for the T-Rex. So really, if Carno bites him one more time, he left him with 1%, bro. You might as well just end the fight, you know? Don't even let him hit you. Oh, you gonna let him hit you? 15% damage? I mean, that ain't nothing compared to what he just did. My boy's got 1% over there. And here we go. In the final days of the T-Rex, what is gonna take him out is not gonna be a meteor, not an asteroid, not some fire, not nothing. It is going to be the Carno. Bro, Carno is a savage. What is happening right now? You know, I thought he was gonna do decent, but honestly, like I said at the very beginning, did not expect this right here. Now, I will say, if Carno beats the Indom like he's been beating the other large dinosaurs, not only will I be surprised, but I will be extremely impressed. And then, obviously, if he beats this version of Indom, the next version of Indom, which is the ultimasaurus, I don't even know. That's going to be the best fight of the day. Probably the best fight of our mods that we've had on Jurassic World Evolution 3. And you already know how things go. Normally, when Indom comes out, she wants to fight. And she's about to get a fight. Carno, Brute Carno versus the Indominus Rex. I don't really know who started that one, but let's see who gets first bite over here. Normally, whoever gets first bite could be the winner. 58? Carno has done 42% damage to the Indom already. Meanwhile, Indom did 11%. Now, I do gotta remind you, you know, Carno does have the stamina, the strength, the defensive boost, and all that. But even then, we've seen dinosaurs that have that boost still lose. And especially since Carno's a medium-sized dinosaur who isn't looked at as being like one of the most strong. I mean, this is impressive. Indom has 19% remaining, so if they fight again, we will have to quickly go to Ultimasaurus versus Brute. Oh, yeah, it's game time, ladies and gentlemen. Indom versus Mr. Brutus here. That's what we're gonna call him. Brutus is doing some crazy damage today. And it looks like he is getting yet another victory on a large dinosaur. He has not gone down one time. The upgraded version, that is. Not his predecessor, a.k.a. Oh, buddy. I don't even remember. We just called him normal Carno. All right. Here's where things get interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, the final battle of the day. We've got the mod that we checked out last video, or last time we played this game. Ultimasaurus versus the newest mod, a.k.a. Brutus, a.k.a. the Brute Carno. Who do you guys got? I mean, I do have to say, I think if Ultimasaurus did have, like, the strength boost and everything, he would win. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that. So just in case Ultimasaurus loses, we're gonna beef up another version and see who would actually win in that battle. Where is she? Oh, it's because I'm on medium. Okay, never mind. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and, as you can see, we're gonna increase all of the combat stats at least, and then we'll see who actually wins on that one. That's obviously a fair one. But, like, it's not entirely fair to begin with. I mean, look at the size of the Carno compared to Ultimasaurus. Like, Carno should lose every single time, right? I know it's not all about size and everything when it comes to a battle, but, like, look at Ultimasaurus. All right, here we go. We might not even need to take out the second version of Ultimasaurus back there, but we'll see. Ultimasaurus takes, bro, and it's pretty much the same as the Indom, so we're gonna go ahead and speed through this fight because this is kind of the unfair one. We got Carno, who is doing the most to the Ultimasaurus here. We'll go ahead and incubate this one. It's aggressive and has all of the traits, so it's gonna be, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't think it's gonna be a good battle. I think the upgraded version of Ultima is gonna be a lot better. I'm just gonna say it now, a lot better than the Carno, even though I love the way Carno looks. He's been a very cool mod to use today. Let me know what you thought of him in the comments. And let's just go ahead and speed up this release, and get the new variant of the Ultimasaurus out here. Now he's got a little bit of backup, all right? Maybe you don't even go down. We'll see what happens here. Immediately, they wanted a battle. Maybe? Let's see. No, okay, they just roared. Carno is back to 100% HP, so this is going to be a fair battle. Let's see who takes it home, the upgraded version of Ultimasaurus or the upgraded version of Carno. That was a nice hit to begin things with. Carno is going to send back a hit of his own, most likely. There you go. So 88% to 62. Yeah, as you can see, the Ultimasaurus is still most likely the strongest dinosaur in this game, with or without the strength boost. Honestly, did we have to use the upgraded version of Ultima last time? I don't remember. Maybe we ended up using them, but honestly, I don't even remember. So I still think that this is the strongest version of a dinosaur, especially mod, that we have. And I mean, look at Carno, 26% HP. I'm just gonna stop it while he's ahead, all right? And there's 2 Ultimas in here. Oh, I am so sorry, Mr. Carno. Listen, let me know what you guys thought about Brute Carno, and let me know any other videos you'd like to see either of these dinosaurs in. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.